Welcome to today's tutorial. So in this tutorial we're going to look at how we can find the range of the function f that has been given, which is an exponential function, and also to find the inverse of the same exponential function, and to find the polynomial that is as a result of finding the composite function of f and g of x. Alright, so if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, click on the subscription button and also the notification button that is just right on the right sides of the subscription button. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me on any of these lines on the screen. If you need lessons or tuitions and extra lessons in physics and mathematics, feel free to contact me on these same lines. Alright, so let's quickly solve the question. So the first question that we have is this one, which is asking us to state the range of f. So f of x has been given to be e to the power negative 3x minus 4. So the range of this function, the way it is found is a bit okay, let me just say it's simple and straightforward. So I'll start first by stating what the domain is. So the domain of this function is simply just from negative infinity to positive infinity. In other words, it's just a set of all real numbers. What that means is that you can replace any real number where there is x, or any number from negative infinity to positive infinity where there is x, and the solution will be defined. Yeah, so this is the domain. So the range of this function, when you sketch this curve, you discover that you're going to have the horizontal asymptote of negative 4. So the horizontal asymptote of this function is going to be negative 4. So in case you don't know how to find this or how to sketch the graph of such a function, you can simply just request for a video. Just text me on WhatsApp on any of these lines, and then I'll get back to you. Tell me that you need the video where I was sketching the graphs of these of such functions, and then I'll send it to you. So now the horizontal asymptote of this function f of x is y is equal to negative 4, and what this means is that the curve, no matter how long you can extend this curve, it will never meet this line. So what it means, or how we get the domain, is that you have to, I think in the same video I explained how you get the domains of these exponential functions. So how you get the domain is that you just say, the range is that you just say, you just get what you have there as the horizontal asymptote, which is negative 4, and then you say this is going up to positive infinity. So depending on the orientation of the curve that you are going to have, for this one it's going towards the positive infinity, it's going towards the positive y. So that's why I've said the range is simply just from negative 4 to positive infinity. Or the other way you can get this, you simply just say, you simply just get the horizontal asymptote and then just put positive infinity, because normally these curves are like this. So this curve, when you sketch it, it will look something like this just by looking at it. So in case you don't have, or you don't know what I'm doing right now, you can just request for the video. I'll send it to you. So this is now going to be our asymptote, which is negative 4. So what it means is that the domain, we can put in any value of x, and the answer that you're going to get will be defined. And for the range, whenever you put in the values of x, as you go to the right, as you go towards the positive x-axis or towards the positive infinity, this line tends to get closer to the horizontal asymptote, but it will never meet this line. That's what it means. Hence, the minimum or the smallest value of the y, rather the smallest value of f of x, when you put in the values of x, will simply just be closer to -4, but it will not be exactly -4. Hence, that's the reason why we're using this kind of brackets. So if -4 was part of the solution, we would have used the square brackets according to the rules of sets, of interval sets. Yeah, so this is exactly what you're supposed to get as the range. So you just get the smallest, you just get the horizontal asymptote there, then you write it there. Make sure that you use this type of bracket. You get the horizontal asymptote, and then as you can see from the horizontal asymptote, we're going towards the positive y-axis, and we continue going towards the positive y-axis. That's why we put positive positive infinity. Alright, so thank you very much. Sorry, there are still some more questions that we are remaining with. I thought that this was the only question. So we move on to finding the inverse of f of x. So how to find the inverse? So we have f of x is equal to e to the power -3x minus 4. To find the inverse, we're going to equate, I'm going to say let y be equal to f of x, meaning we're going to put y there. So say y be equal to e to the power -3x minus 4. So this will go to the other side of the equal sign, so that we get y minus y plus 4 being equal to e to the power -3x. Then to make x the subject, we're going to introduce ln on both sides, so that we have ln y plus 4 being equal to ln this -3 can drop down, so that we have -3x there. According to the rules of log, so -3x will drop down, so that we just have ln e there. So ln e is equal to 1. You know that the ln of e is equal to 1. This is the natural, the natural logarithm of e is equal to 1. So we make x the subject, so we're going to have -3x being equal to the ln of y plus 4. So the value of x becomes the ln of y plus 4 over -3. Hence, f inverse of x is simply just ln y plus 4 over -3. So this is what you get as your inverse. Alright, so we move on to the next question. So this is the inverse. We move on to the last question there. So the last question is simply just, it's asking us to express f(g) of x as a polynomial. So in other words, it's just asking us to find a composite function of, which is found by combining f and g of x. So what this means, if we say f of g of x, so f of g of x is simply just the same as saying in f, while there's x, we're going to put g of x. So in f, so our f is e to the power -3. While there's x, I'm going to put what? G of x. And this is what I'm going to have. And then we say minus 4. So here, while there's g of x, we know that g of x has been given to be ln 1 over x plus 1. So I'm going to replace that there. So I have e to the power -3 ln, we have 1 over x plus 2. When we say minus 4. So here is just the matter of simplifying the expression there. So we are going to have something like this. So we'll have, okay, so what you do first is you take this -3 as a power there, or if you want, I think we just take -3. So we're going to remain with e ln 1 over x plus 2 to the power -3, and then we have minus 4 this side. So what we have here, I don't know if you're going to just take it the way I'm going to show it to you, but I may prove it. So this and that, this always cancels. Okay, let's take, for instance, let me prove it here. You have y is equal to e to the power ln 3. So we introduce ln on both sides. I want you to see that. This and this cancels. So now let me prove it to you. So when we introduce ln on both sides, this ln will drop down there, and hence we're going to have ln y being equal to ln 3, and then we have ln e. So ln e is going to be 1, so just remain with ln y being equal to ln 3. And if we bring this to the other side of the equal sign, we have ln y minus ln 3 being equal to 0. So when we are subtracting, means that we are dividing, so y over 3 being equal to 0. Convert this to exponential, we're going to have e to the power 0 being equal to y over 3. So e to the power 0 gives us what? 1. So we're going to have 1 is equal to y over 3. When we cross multiply, we're going to have 3 is equal to y, which is just the same as y is equal to 3. So you can see that if I have anything in the format y is equal to e to the power ln 3, it's just the same as saying y is equal to 3. You just cancel this and that, and then you drop down the 3. You just say y is equal to what you have there. So same applies to this part. This and that will cancel. So once we cancel those two, we're just going to remain with okay, let me show you. Okay, so once we cancel those two, we're going to remain with fg of x being equal to so this and that will cancel. So we just drop down this. We have 1 over x plus 2 to the power negative 3. Then we say minus 4. So from there, what we can do is it's just a matter of simplifying. So how do we simplify this? So simplifying this, when we get rid of this negative, it means that whatever is in the brackets here will flip. So we're going to have x plus 2 in the brackets. So I'm saying this is equal to, let me write it properly. So saying fg of x is equal to, in the brackets there the things will flip, so we're going to have x plus 2, and then to the power, this negative has disappeared because we flipped what is inside. So it's to the power 3 minus 4. So if you want, you can leave it here, or if you want, you can simplify it further by expanding this, and this will be x squared plus 4x plus 4 times x plus 2 minus 4. And then when you expand this further, you're going to get you're going to get x to the power 3, and then plus 6x squared plus 12x, and then plus 4. So this is what you are going to get after doing the expansion. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. Okay, so if you want us to do it together, we can do it. We just say x times x, we're getting x cubed, x times 4x, we're getting 4x squared, x times 4, we're getting 4x. Then we have 2 times x squared, we are getting 2x squared. 2 times 4x, we're getting positive 8x. Then 2 times 4, we're getting what? 8. So we're getting positive 8. Let me just write it here, positive 8. Then we have a minus 4 there, minus 4. So when you simplify this, we're going to get x to the power 3. 4x squared and 2x squared will add up to 6x squared. Then 4x and 8x, 4x and 8x will add up to 12x. Then we have 8 minus 4 there, which gives us what? Positive 4. So this is the solution. Alright, thank you very much for watching today's tutorial. So if you don't have a personal tutor, or if you need someone to help you in mathematics and physics, feel free to contact me on any of these lines on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification button so that you don't miss out the videos that I'm going to be posting. My name is Harmtedy. See you in the next tutorial video. Shalom, shalom.